Welcome to another More for Apps video. This time we're looking at the Purchase Order Wizard Auto Create functionality, the way to really turbocharge your creation of requisitions into purchase orders where you do not have the ability to use the automatic release process. To start with, we have to choose the Auto Create mode. So up here on the toolbar we change from the default, which is Blanket Purchase Agreement, and we choose Auto Create. Now we have to get requisitions from the requisition pool that do not have purchase orders associated with them. So using the download form, we can select our criteria. In our case, we're just going to do it by buyer, but as you can see, there's a whole lot of other options you can use as well. And of course, we want to say what we want to order by when we get the data back. And finally, we only want approved requisitions. And so we download our data back into the spreadsheet. We can then use standard functionality in the wizard to align our requisitions with purchase orders. We can use this feature called normalize denormalize. And what you'll see is where the header information is the same, it'll break it down by requisition per supplier. You can actually do more than just this. This is just a real quick easy way to do it. You can actually go and take multiple requisition lines and where the supplier information is marginally different, still aggregate them together. You can see the first purchase order with the rec lines, the second and the third one there in yellow. The other way is to do this manually. Now we remove the duplicate header data down to the next set of requisitions for the next supplier. And that way this will then apply all those requisition lines to that purchase order that's going to be created. We'll do the same thing here with the next one and the next and so on. And this is what it sort of looks like from a very high level. You can see that we have the header, then the lines, then the header, then the lines. You can see that we've got these last four purchase orders and the associated requisition lines that are going to be created. We're going to add a couple of header attachments. There's also line attachments as well if you wanted to add these. So in this case, these purchase orders will get these header attachments here. We're using the user form. You don't have to use the user form. And we're just adding some more details for the payables team. And we can copy this through to the next purchase order header if we wish. Now that we've got our header information correct, the next stage is to update any of the line information. Here we've got some quantities that we could change. We've also got the prices that we could change. So we'll change a couple of prices on these line items. We can also add in a supplier part number or a supplier item number. And like I said earlier, there's the line attachment functionality if we wish to use it. Further down you can see the requisition distribution information, as well as the project and descriptive flex fields. Now we're ready to load our data. We're going to validate and upload. We could validate only if we wished. And this will load the data into the interface tables for us. And you can see there the line status is pending, as is the header status. So that's the purchase order header has been created. You can see twice there that we have it at row 13 and 15, and the line statuses for the rest. Finally, we submit the API, and we can set these up to be approved or as incomplete. And it's as simple as that. Those purchase orders with those requisitions have been created. Finally, the last stage of this process is actually adding the attachments. So we'll add that by loading all the attachments. This will load the header and any line attachments all in one go. And it's that easy to use the Auto Create process with More for Apps. Thank you for watching this video.